Hello! Welcome back to the Wrestling Newsroom. I'm your host, All Things Wrestling, and today we're going to be looking at all the wrestling news from Wednesday. Let's start with a former trainee of Fabulous Moolah having some strong words about her. Former 80s WWE star Mad Maxine, or Lady Maxine, issued the following statement to ProWrestlingSheet.com regarding the Fabulous Moolah having a battle royale named after her. The Fabulous Moolah was a real live heel. A lot of women paid to train in her school and went out on the road. They risked their life in them in matches, and she repaid them with the worst kinds of abuse. She skipped their money, she ignored women when they were badly hurt, she pimped women out to creepy men, and on and on. She was not a mother figure, she was more like Kali, the Indian goddess of destruction. I met her in my early 20s and had never met such a monstrous person. I was smart enough to get the hell away from her and start my own independent career in Tampa as part of Championship Wrestling from Florida. Luna Fashawn, Peggy Fowler and I all left together, which I hope put a serious dent in her confidence, if not wallet. I understand why Moolah was so grotesque. Her family was dirt poor and she determined that she would never go hungry again, but that doesn't excuse her dog-eat-dog behaviour. I'd much rather see WWE establish a name for outstanding wrestlers and decent human beings like Susan Tex Green, Beverly Shade, Liana Kai, Wendy Richter, Princess Victoria, or Joyce Grabble, I think that says. They all put their heart and souls into wrestling for decades and helped each other along the way. But wrestling isn't PG, it's about generating heat, and you can't draw more heat than naming a match for the Fabulous Moolah. May she be the last of her kind. Wow, strong words. Strong words. I don't have much more to add than what I added yesterday, to be honest. It's... oh my god. Okay, let's just move straight on before I get even more pissed off. And then, during an appearance on the Busted Open Radio, Mick Foley talks about wrestlers he wants to see going in the Hall of Fame. He talks about Vader going into the Hall of Fame. Leon was so dominant, not just in WWE. I mean, he'll be the first to tell you that he came and joined the Attitude and WWE would have been amazing. They had him from the get-go running away from people. I remember driving with him and he would be like, I'm Vader, and running away from people. Whereas I was given an open range to do whatever I wanted with my character. It just seemed to have so many people in his ear to tell him how to be Vader. When he's done it successfully all over the world, I think we can take that into account everything he's accomplished in WCW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Mexico, Germany and Europe. He's accomplished a lot in his career, to be honest. He really has. He definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He also mentions China. I'd love to see her in. I know how much it would mean to her mom. I could tell people, you can't let one decision dictate your career. If your career was a success, I didn't wander around wondering if my career had meant anything because I wasn't in the Hall of Fame, but it's a big deal. Yeah, I think both of them should be in the Hall of Fame. Definitely. Then we go to Johnny Bravo has now released a date for the steroid scandal story to be released, which will be Friday on Johnny Bravo TV on YouTube. It is going to be going for 25 minutes and 10 seconds. I will be checking that out and telling you the results once I've finished watching it. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. And then we have an update on Tamina and Jeff Hardy's injuries. Jeff Hardy attended his final physical therapy appointment today regarding his rehabbing his torn labrum and rotary cuff. He wrote, "Thank you, physical surgeon Depp. My shoulder is no longer obsolete. There is still no word whether he'll be punished with WWE or not due to the DWI. He has apparently made a cameo in the Ultimate Deletion match, which was filmed prior to the arrest. So we'll have to wait and see what's going to go on there." And then the update with Tamina is that as of today, she is no longer in an arm sling. She said, "Last day being in an arm sling, finally time for the next level. Thanks, Capelin Sports UM for the checkup." This was yesterday, so she's now going to be out of an arm sling, which is absolutely fantastic. Back on the road to recovery, and hopefully we'll see her very soon. And then the last story I have to cover is why Ronda missed Raw. It appears that WWE made a mistake with Ronda Rousey's schedule, and that's why there's been confusion about her upcoming appearance with the company. After not appearing on Raw, WWE removed her advertising for every episode of Monday Night Raw except the pre-WrestleMania one. It appears that was a mistake. Ronda is now once again being advertised for every Raw leading up to WrestleMania, including this week's show coming up in Dallas. And according to Pro Wrestling Sheet, she was not on Raw due to a scheduling conflict, and she was in Pittsburgh for a day of routine WWE medical testing. PW Insider also notes that Rousey flew to Stamford, Connecticut area and worked with Gangle on the WrestleMania match on Tuesday. So we'll have to wait and see what's going on. And that's all the stories I actually have to cover today. Not much, which is surprising, but what are you going to do? Yeah, I believe, that is all the wrestling news. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please give this video a like. Please support me on Patreon, link in the description below. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later. Bye.